Hey, welcome to Back of Box Recipes. I'm Barak, and this is my mom, and today we're testing out the
Winco brand bite-sized shredded wheat. Back of box recipe is Teriyaki Snack Mix.
The ingredients you will need is 6 cups shredded wheat cereal, so that is this, 2 cups salted nuts, 3/4 cup butter, 1 1/2 teaspoon garlic salt, 4 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of dried parsley flakes, and 1 teaspoon of ground ginger. Now today we are only going to half the recipe because it makes 8 cups, but we only need 4 cups. So you can do the full recipe if you want, but we are just going to half.
So this isn't something that we typically buy when we go grocery shopping. We don't usually eat shredded wheat for breakfast, so we kind of feel like it maybe doesn't have a lot of flavor. So we were kind of interested to see if there was something that we could make that we could use this. Maybe we'd like it a little bit more than we do just as a cereal. So what's the first thing we're gonna do?
And teriyaki also sounds a little interesting with cereal.
Yep.
So the first thing we need to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, got that.
Got it? In a large bowl, combine cereal and nuts. Set aside.
Okay.
So combine the cereal and the nuts.
Okay, I'll do that.
So we need, for the half, we're gonna do 3 cups of cereal.
Okay.
If you're doing the full, you need 6 cups.
Okay, and that's about half. Maybe we got a little bit over.
Yeah, we got a little bit over.
We're good. That's okay. Okay, gonna put that into our bowl.
Yes.
There.
And now we combine the nuts.
And this is our 1 cup of nuts. Put that in there. Okay, what's the next step?
And we need to set this aside. So now, whoops, wrong side. In a small saucepan, melt butter over low heat.
Okay, here's our saucepan.
So we have a saucepan over here.
Take our butter.
Take your butter.
Done. Okay, what do we do after we put our butter in? What are we gonna do?
Stir in garlic, salt. Stir in garlic, salt, soy sauce, parsley flakes, and ginger.
Okay.
So are we gonna stir it into this or that?
We stir it. It sounds like the directions are asking us to stir it into our melted butter.
Okay.
Because the step in front said in a small saucepan to melt the butter, and then we stir in the garlic. So we're just gonna keep it melting right now. It takes a couple seconds.
Remember, this is on low heat.
It helps if you've gotten your burner heated up beforehand. It kind of makes the butter melt a little bit faster. Okay, it's all melted. You want to add our next ingredients?
Okay, garlic salt.
Okay, this one's the garlic salt right there.
Yeah. Is this?
You know what? Maybe we better smell it just to make sure. Smell like garlic?
Yeah.
Yep, garlic. Okay, so we're gonna do 3/4 of a teaspoon because that's our half recipe. Half.
1 teaspoon.
Yeah, this is a half of a teaspoon, so I'm gonna add half, and then a little bit more. That's 3/4. Okay, what's the next thing?
Soy sauce.
Okay, and we already measured out.
We already measured out 2 tablespoons of soy sauce.
Mhm.
For the full recipe, you'll need 4 tablespoons.
Okay, I'm gonna turn my burner off because my butter's already melted. See, my pan was probably a little too hot. That's okay.
Now we will combine the parsley flakes. Is it this one?
This one's parsley flakes.
Sorry.
So, since we're just doing half, we're doing 1 1/2 teaspoons of parsley flakes. 1 1/2. All right. Okay.
Okay.
What's next?
And the ginger. So this one's got to be the ginger.
This one's the ginger. Last
There we
but not
go.
least, half of a teaspoon of ginger. Okay, it smells really good. It smells like teriyaki.
Oh, it does.
You know, I noticed There's nothing really sweet in this. A lot of times a trail mix or a snack mix has something kind of sweet. This was more kind of salty or savory, and that's okay. All right, so we'll see. Okay, so we got our burner off, got our butter melted, our spices and our soy sauce is all stirred. Show ya. You see that? So, okay, next step. Barak, what's our next step?
Let me look. We will pour the butter mixture over cereal mixture, stirring to coat evenly.
Okay. So, I'm gonna just pour it in. I have about half of it in. I'm gonna stir it. Gonna pour the other half. Get all the spices in there. Okay. Stir that up really good. Looks like some of the pieces got more of the seasoning than others, but I think that's okay. I think once it's kind of mixed all together, it will kind of even out a little bit. All right. Okay. Stir it all together. Okay, is there anything left to do?
All right, almost last step.
Okay.
Spread cereal mixture onto a cookie sheet and bake for 30 minutes, stirring every 10 minutes. And then after that, you will cool it.
Okay. So here's our cookie sheet. Spread it out.
Oh, it smells good.
It smells really good, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, it does. You smell like the ginger and the soy sauce. It just smells like teriyaki. I would have never thought to do it with shredded wheat, but kind of fun to try. Okay, looks pretty good. So our oven's preheated to 350.
Yes.
Let's get everything kind of in a single layer, you know, where things aren't really like all on top of each other. There. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the oven for 30 minutes, but we're gonna set the timer for 10 minutes, so we'll stir it after that.
Yes. There it goes.
There it goes. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. So this is a hot oven. This pan is hot. I'm pulling it out. Gently just stir it around. Ooh, it still smells really good.
Yeah, it does.
It smells garlicky. And ginger. I smell the ginger. Okay. Got it stirred. Getting it back to be kind of a single layer. Doesn't have to be like perfect or like each exact piece flipped, but just try to move it a little bit. Okay, it's gonna go in the oven for another 10 minutes. And we'll check and see what it looks like then. It's been a little under 30 minutes, but we're gonna take it out anyways because it looks like it's done. So it's been like 22 minutes. We stirred it at 20 and we started worrying that it might be getting a little bit too brown. So again, our oven was at 350, which it said, the instructions said to put it at 350, but it looks pretty done. So we're gonna let it cool while we go eat lunch, and then after about a half an hour, we'll pour it into a glass container and we'll try it out.
All right, we are just putting the snack mix into a bowl. We are about ready to test it. I'm really excited on how it might taste. Remember, always honest. Okay, from the looks, like if I just pull this one out, it looks really like charred.
Kind of smells charred a little bit. And I have to say, this was after it was in the oven only about 22 minutes. The instruction said for 30 minutes.
So
we pulled it out about 8 minutes early. Maybe it was because we hacked the recipe and so it like cooked faster that could have been it. But it looks a little charred to us, but let's try it.
Okay. And grab a peanut too.
Oh yeah, good idea. Peanut.
Okay, the peanut is interesting. It's very sorry.
You know, it's a little dry, a little charred, like a little burnt taste. But I can still kind of taste like soy sauce. I don't think this is something that I would ever make again. Would you? Or that I really want to take to a party. Maybe if it was a party of somebody that I didn't like and I just wanted to leave it there. I don't know. It doesn't taste disgusting, but it's not my favorite. But we tried it.
So thumbs up or thumbs down?
You can try it all.